Hey, Ricky? I need some help with my video. You're German, right? You're German? How do I say, my German friends, it's time to stop in German? Hey, Ricky. Hey, I need your help. How do I say that in German?
Meine deutschen Freunde, es ist Zeit aufzuhören.
Okay, cool, thank you. Maybe I haven't spoken their language. Maybe that's what I need to do. Meine deutsche Freunde, es ist Zeit aufzuhören. In the words of the once great Ethan Klein, it's time to stop. Welcome to video 3 of the Audi A4 investigation. I have filled the tank with 91, not filled it, I filled it up halfway because I still am not sure if I want to do the 93 octane, just to prove that, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that it's not the fuel. But anyway, I put 91 octane, 100% gas in it. I'll show you that here in a minute. And I did it on a continuous camera roll with detonations happening literally right after I filled it up. So, pretty sure, I was already sure, but now I can prove to you that it's not the gas that is the problem. Also, testing the fuel for octane was way more expensive than I thought it would be. So I will only do that if Audi denies my buyback request. Anyway, so there's a few things I need to clarify with Audi because it says engine failure is likely if it's run on fuel that does not meet Audi recommendations. Repairs resulting from the incorrect fuel being used after this repair visit will be the customer's responsibility. No. Real quick, the declined repairs section on this maintenance report is referring to me declining them to remove a bunch of the fuel components because they were going to charge me for it because Audi maintained that there wasn't anything wrong with the car. So I declined paying for that because in my perspective, it was not my responsibility to pay for trying to fix the car that was under warranty. I didn't think that was right, so I wasn't going to pay for it myself. Just a quick explanation on that part. And I need to ask if they actually got the fuel tested or if they just said that it was incorrect fuel because that's what the car's OBD said, or it's probably the OBD, or whatever system they use to get that code. All right, so I'm going to call him. I'm not going to upload it, the conversation, just out of respect for the person I talked to's privacy, but I will call them. Well, that's not exactly what I was hoping to hear. Basically, what the service advisor told me is that they did pull a fuel sample, but it's not the octane that Audi is getting all pissy about. There's just like, I think they said that usually there's a tiny bit of ethanol in there, and that's what they're using to say, oh, not our fault. Even though, I mean, the service advisor just told me that, like, they have multiple customers that have gone to multiple gas stations that have the same problem as I do, and Audi's claiming that it's a regional fuel problem. So, basically, Audi's just telling all these customers to pound sand, even though no other cars that I know of have been having this problem. It's, as far as I'm aware, it's just an Audi thing. So, anywho, oh my God, I'm starting to dislike Audi now. They're screwing me. They're screwing me. Like, I've been super cool. I'm legit getting angry. Well, anyway, let me prove to you that I did put the correct fuel in. Now, whether those specs are a tiny bit out from Audi's infinite wisdom, they could at least take the car back. Oh, I'm so angry. Okay, well, let's look at the footage that I got today, putting the correct fuel in. I'm going to skip the video that I took this morning Nothing happened on the way to work, which I don't think lines up with their claiming that the fuel is out of spec, because it doesn't do it all the time. Like, I can't remember it doing it in the morning when it's cooler outside. Now, it does do it at a lower temperature than I thought I would, like around 80 degrees, but it still hasn't done it when it's like 60 degrees out. Anyway, let me roll the footage of the detonation happening after I put the correct fuel in. God, oh my God, I'm so angry. And let me reiterate, this is not the dealership's fault. Everyone there has been super cool. They've done everything they can for me. It's not their fault that Audi sent them broken cars. So nobody get mad at them. It's the manufacturer's problem, not the people that are just trying to sell cool cars. Okay, so let's just have that said. Okay, so I'm going to stop this recording right here. We're going to roll into me filling the tank and getting the detonations. And you can know that I'm not faking anything because I did everything on a continuous roll between two cameras. I showed the cameras each other while I was recording. So I'm not sure what else I can do to show that it's legit. But let's roll that. All right, I'm leaving work now. Let's set this up. So 35 miles remaining, and we're at 12:08:06 at 12:07. Here is my phone on the GoPro, so you know I'm filming it right now. Looping the audio, or switching the audio back and forth, so you know I'm talking at the same time. Everything's synced up. Okay, let's get some gas. See that? Top tier detergent gasoline. Go 91. You serious? There we go. Just no be cheap. What did I say, 6 gallons? Yeah, so we'll stop it at about 6. Oh, perfect. I wasn't even looking at it. Okay. See, that is the one hooked up to this pump. Okay. See, mileage hasn't changed. Let's start the car and see how many miles we got estimated. 330. So we put about 11 times as much gasoline in there as we started with. So, oh, see my phone, GoPro, boom, there we go. Whoop. So I'll use those numbers to calculate worst case scenario if it had 87 in it before, which it did not. It had 91 in it, but just for the sake of argument, I'm going to show what the worst case scenario is with 87 octane. But yeah, let's hop on the highway, run my errand, see what happens. Okay, we're back in drive. And it already did it. Wow, what time is that? 13. Oh, that was a big one. 1640, right? You know, accept a return. Wow, that was a big one. 24. That was a small one. Oh, one already. Okay, so it's really easy to find the equivalent octane if I had 87 octane in there before, and then put 91 octane in there. So first I had 35 miles remaining with the existing gasoline. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to say 87 octane times the 35 miles plus what we just put into the tank, 91 octane, times, and that's going to be however many miles we gain. So 325 minus 35. I think I said 330 in the video, but the estimate went down a little bit after a second, so I'm just going to go with 325. So 325 minus 35. And that is the total miles we gained with the 91 octane. And then we're going to divide that all by the total number of miles, which is 325. $90.57. Let's say 90.6. So that would be our equivalent octane, but this is the way it happened in reality. This is worst case scenario. This is how it actually happened. 91 octane in the tank.